How's it going, everybody? Lucas Widman here inside the TMZ Newsroom for another edition of TMZ Sports. It is Tuesday, November 18th. Boom. And we're going to kick things off today. We got some more details. We broke the story on Friday regarding Patrick Beverley, former NBA player, arrested for felony assault. We have more details regarding the accusations being made against him. We also got further details on Shaddur Sanders, who had his home burglarized during his NFL debut on Sunday. It's funny, we were talking about the details of that. Not a funny situation, but yeah, we'll get into it more, but just, sorry. I was just thinking about something that when we were writing the story, that was rather interesting to us. And then Giants rookie Cam Skataboo is injured right now, but not injured from WWE. What? Yes, we'll break that down for you guys as well. Man, it's one of those days that you just think about life and you're like, everything's awesome. You know?
Everything's awesome.
I'm still riding that high from the chowder barge on Sunday. Luca, a great guy to work with. Luca met Smokey.
I did.
Friday night. And
Jealous.
he confirmed that Young Smoke is the man.
The legends are true, man. This cat is something special. He's got traits. He's got traits. You can't teach traits. We love Young Smoke.
Yeah, and you know what? I was on a FaceTime call with a friend last night, and he behaved.
Oh.
Which is like crazy, because usually when I'm talking to someone else or giving my attention to something else, he's like, no, you're going to pay attention to me. And he sings. He doesn't meow, he sings. And I'm like, buddy. Who we got in the chat today?
We got Brienne, 2 words, of course. Susie. That's everybody who's chatted so far. But we have a bunch of people in the stream right now.
Let's go.
2 words says hello to Shannon. Shannon, squad leader.
Shannon. Anyone saying what's up to Danny?
Oh my God, made that worse.
Danny's
Danny has
Divas.
no idea that we're talking about him right now.
Danny's Divas, guys. Shout out Danny.
Yeah, I forgot that's up here. What's up, Danny? Ah.
Oh, and we got
Tricky.
Babcock. Mojo's here today. I saw him pop up on stream as well.
He was here.
Jacob,
what's up, Jacob? How we doing? Jacob Laurenti. Yeah, I did see Mojo in here for a little bit.
I have a question for the chat. For all the hoop heads. What do we make of the alternate jerseys that everyone is forced upon every year? And look, I love the Cleveland Cavaliers, but those are some orange jerseys.
That's their original colors.
I know, but they are orange. And you gotta, I know it's fun to wear different colors and things like that, and we are wine and gold now. And that is orange. And when you have the court and you have the design and everything, it makes it a little more different than what they wore in the 80s.
But you know, it's a tribute to history.
And
those legendary early Cavs teams, you know, that everybody always talks about when they wore those jerseys, you know?
Babcock, what's on your mind today?
Huh?
What's on your mind today? About everything.
We got Babalicious over here.
Wow. This may be a window into what happened with Francis Ngannou and Dana White. Dana White says Francis Ngannou once put his hands on him in a meeting.
Oh.
I got Dana.
Yeah, I think I'm taking Dana.
You know, Dana may be able to fight. He likes boxing and all that. I don't know about Ngannou.
I'm kidding.
But yeah, he said, he's in my office arguing with me. He grabbed me by my shirt and pushed me back. I said, dude, get your bleeping hands off me. So, oof.
Did he?
And then
Did he
Dana
obey?
knocked him out.
Did he listen?
Hi, Andrew.
I don't
How's
know.
it going?
He didn't finish the story.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he does. I'll check it out after.
I wonder if we can use that. That'd be pretty.
We'll check it out after.
Well, Angie, you're on back on your account. Let's go. Oh, how about that jacket from Babcock? There you go. Look at that Central Park
Doesn't he
jacket.
look like Ryan Gosling in Drive?
Do I?
Yeah, you kind of similar fit.
You guys look very similar.
Ryan
I would
Gosling
say that's
and-
like cute.
Oh, it's that silver jacket, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'll take it. Yeah.
At first, I thought it was like a.
This is actually from Abercrombie.
I thought it was like a
Oh.
Ed Hardy.
I think it's from Abercrombie. Is that from Abercrombie?
That
Yeah.
is.
Don't forget.
Good stuff over there. These are Abercrombie jeans. you know,
Really?
they make good stuff.
I've long been a fan
Actually, this
of
is Abercrombie too.
Really?
Jeez, guys.
I've been a fan of Abercrombie for a long
I
time.
don't know.
I'm a Gap guy.
This is from the San Diego Zoo.
It's very different though, Abercrombie, than it used to be.
Yeah, it's
Like, they
gotten a
used to-
lot better.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
lot
Yeah.
more options and stuff there.
Yep. Yeah, no, I agree.
What?
2 words says those Cavs jerseys are kind of fire.
2 words like
there is. I feel like I have to wear sunglasses.
How about those Wizards jerseys though? Those are probably some of the best alternates in the league.
Keep telling
You
me.
asked me.
Luka.
You know,
Yikes.
there's no better jersey to watch your 1-win basketball team play in. It's really awesome. I love the gold and black and the different fonts and stuff. It really is fun.
We're in the time of figuring out Thanksgiving plans.
Oh yes. Do you have anything exciting planned for Thanksgiving?
Hanging out with my buddies up in Sherman Oaks.
Is Young Smoke having his first Thanksgiving?
I don't know what we're going to do because they have 2 cats, and I don't think
They don't like.
they would want to.
They wouldn't accept Young Smoke into their
I don't think so.
tribe.
It's worth asking, but they actually sent a picture of one of their cats, and it has like a turkey hat, and my heart exploded thinking about Smokey wearing that. But it would be like half a second.
Yeah, but you just have just enough time to get the picture.
Yeah.
Make a little scrap. Do you have a little scrapbook of Young Smoke moments?
No, I have an album in my phone that's just for him.
That's true love right there.
Yeah.
Did no one like the midnight jerseys the Rams wore? Oh, you know the ones that they played with, the rivalry edition or whatever.
I think just doing black alternates is just an easy, like low-hanging fruit kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I think with the Rams it looked cool. It was weird having the blue
Yeah.
there. I would have taken that out. But then it would have been weird having the blue helmets. So I don't know. I like the division, the idea of it.
I do too.
Yeah.
I think that the best one is the Miami ones. Those ones are really good.
Like Miami Vice.
But then all the other ones, like I think the Rams have the worst uniforms in the NFL. Just
you
like
really?
They're like, it looks like Walmart. Like they have like Walmart colored uniforms. Like compared to like their old, like I really like when they came back to LA and they were still like had the St. Louis Rams colors.
What was crazy
I like
about
those a
that
lot.
though is that they wore the white helmets or the navy helmets with the white horns. It just looked so out of place, and I don't know. I still don't understand the reasoning behind that.
Yeah.
I know it had something to do with their jerseys and what they were allowed to do once they moved, but
I just think like their new uniforms and like the way that their logo and stuff looks, it's like all clip arty. Like if they would have like kept the logo that they had, like their first logo, like during the Kurt Warner era, those were the best, and it's the same colors, you know. But like these ones just look like I could have given this to a 5th grader to design, and they make them, and they're just like very blocky.
But
And
the funny part is that they designed SoFi to kind of look like the outline of that ram head, and then they scrap it as soon as they redesign their branding. Odd, but
I just think it looks kind of bad. I've never been a fan of it. I think it's like I do actually think it's the worst logo and color jerseys in the league, in my opinion.
I think the worst that we've ever seen in the NFL is when the Browns tried to modernize.
The Browns ones were fine. Like,
Oh, they were not.
I mean, I think there's the worst
Big
one
Cleveland across the chest.
Okay,
the
that's-
Browns on the side. The numbers being orange and all that. Just
That's kind of how I feel about it, except for the instead of that one, that like redesign was the Falcons one, when they had like those ones were bad.
Wait, their current ones?
Yeah, their current ones.
Yeah, those are bad too. Those are really bad.
And then
The Jaguars gradient helmet.
Yeah, that was bad. I mean, I miss Color Rush. Like, I remember like the Color Rush era, but the Seahawks neon green, like Nike Elite Color Rush jerseys were some of the worst I've ever seen.
I liked them at first.
Dylan Berry, the Suns have that Valley jersey. Yeah, the Suns jerseys are cool. I like the. Who do you think has the best jersey in sports and the worst? At least in like North American sports, I guess.
Oh boy, the best.
2 words, yes. I think the Rams uniforms are way worse than the Bengals. This is a hard one.
Yeah.
Babcock, do you have an opinion on this?
Oh, no, I was just looking it up because I was curious to see what people were saying. Oh, this is not the best right now, but best over the last.
So personally, and this is going to sound super biased,
Yeah.
but 03 to 10 Cavs is up there.
What about those old? I like those.
I like those.
Yeah, those were nice, right?
I like
I
those
miss
a
like
lot.
because when I was younger, when I was living in Denver, that's like the color scheme they had for the jerseys.
Yeah.
I don't love the navy blue as much,
Right.
but
I did like those.
they were cool.
I like that color, that Miami Vice look.
Is this just basketball?
I don't know. I guess this is just basketball. Yeah. Let's see. Oh no.
Oh, yeah, that's a good.
I
That's a
can't
good one
really
right
get
there.
down with
That's
that.
a good one right there.
That's trash.
That's a good one right there. Oh man.
Oh, missed it.
The current Chargers is good.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put them as the best.
I don't know about all that.
2 words. Do I like the newer Eagles jersey, the retro? I mean,
that's nice.
yeah, the Phillies, the powder blue Phillies, I think are better than that one.
Yeah, okay,
but,
I like those too. I do.
Oh, the A's. I like the A's.
Yeah.
St. Louis classic.
Classic.
Some of these are like pretty classic.
Yeah.
Those are.
Are we not going to
disgusting.
put the We're not going to put the Yankees on here, huh? Yeah, these are
No,
gross.
why would they?
These are gross.
They're super plain.
Classic.
Because they've had them for a long time doesn't mean they're good.
That's true.
Pinstripe. I mean, it's.
I do like the San Jose Sharks.
Wow.
That's the one above it. I like this.
You
I
like
love
those?
it.
Okay.
Yeah, I like
Okay,
their logo
I like
for
that.
San Jose. Oregon Ducks have
about
some
all
of the
that.
best uniforms.
Which
yeah,
ones?
I do like
They have
Oregon. Well,
100
they
a
don't
year.
have like a constant one,
Yeah.
but that's his point. Is they always have cool ones.
I like that.
All right.
I don't love the
Can't
neon.
show everything on the
you're
computer.
not-
2 words.
Oh, that's
I
cool.
like the Kelly green more just because I think it's fun to like see a retro color being worn. But I mean the midnight green and the black is my favorite jerseys are the all black when they wear all black Eagles and the black helmet. But
I was thinking about this the other day. I think it was actually when we were talking to LeSean McCoy. How would you feel if they kept the same like design and font and everything of the Eagles colors? I mean Eagles uniforms, but they switched the midnight green to Kelly green.
oh, okay.
So it's everything stays the same except for the midnight
Yeah.
green turns to Kelly green.
I don't think it would work as well because a lot of that, like the midnight green, is like comboed with like black, and I don't know if like the Kelly green and black would look very good.
Change the black to gray.
Oh, it's like well then that just makes it like the old logo. Yeah, I would love
but
that.
modernized
Modernized
with
style.
the old colors.
I personally really like the Kelly greens, so I would say I'm cool with that. But I also think, I don't know if it's just a novelty of the fact that we don't wear them all the time and that it's like the retro throwback uniform kind of thing. So, I mean, tentatively, yes, but I do think some of the best jerseys were like the Randall Cunningham when they had the silver and Kelly green with white. I thought those were super, super clean. How about the Mighty Ducks? Yeah, the Ducks uniforms are really cool.
And then they ruined them.
Really? What did they do?
Yeah, they just went by the Ducks. And like,
Oh, yeah.
What, that was
Well,
like
that was a while
20
ago.
years ago.
Yeah.
Are they back
Go back.
to the?
What are we starting with? Oh, Patrick Beverley.
Oregon Ducks have some of the best uniforms. They constantly change
Jake
up.
Paul picked it.
2 words. Do you think that the new Rams logo is a ripoff of a college team? What college? I'm sure. Honestly, I feel like most, probably actually, because I feel like most of the old NFL logos became like college logos, like how Green Bay is like Georgia's logo.
I love seeing the high school logos.
Oh,
that are,
that's just
like,
the recolored.
direct trademark
Yeah.
infringement.
There was a high school in Colorado that we play all the time that was like the same Eagles color or whatever, but like the Eagles logo faces left, and then they turned it right and had it like it was like silver and like navy red, or like maroon red or something. They always do that.
State colors. Ew.
Oh, Angie, you took your Nana's Pekingese puppy outside to potty, and a big effing chicken hawk tried to come down and grab the puppy. Scared the crap out of you and yelled, and it flew away before it could hurt him. Angie, what's going on over there? I didn't know that.
Hope everything's okay.
Yeah, I'm glad that you and the puppy survived that. Joe, welcome back. How's it going, man? But yeah, guys, what do you think are the best jerseys of all time / the worst? I feel like we gave some good ones for bad jerseys.
Yeah.
The best, I feel like that's a very hard one.
I really do like clean jerseys, And the Dodgers home white jerseys are just so
Very nice, yeah.
like bright white,
Yeah.
clean, Dodgers across the chest. I don't know.
I really like
and I like the LA hat. I don't know, it's a sharp look.
Well, that's like that, and the Yankee hat have transcended being like a sports team logo and being like the logo of New York versus like the logo of LA, you know? Because like that's like I have a Dodgers hat, but it's like I got it for the sake of like the fact that it's an LA hat, not like a Dodgers hat. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like I think those are like pretty much the only two sporting like logos that have like transcended the team that they show.
Yeah.
I feel like in terms of like style and pop culture and stuff. Christine, hello, how's it going? There's a jersey that I think is really good is the Avalanche old one, the old Avs jerseys. I don't know if you see with like the not the Mardi Gras, like the New Orleans Saints kind. What is that thing called? The Fleur de Lis on them. Those are really clean.
I do like the New Orleans Saints jerseys.
Saints jerseys are cool.
They're like regular standard uniform.
As much as I hate the Raiders, I actually think the silver and black is really cool. They do that, Christine. They do that
I
a lot.
like the Dallas Mavericks jerseys.
Which ones? Like the current ones that they have?
I mean, like the Dirk and Steve Nash era, even the 2011 championship.
Yeah,
era.
I like those.
And they haven't really changed them much.
No. Yeah. The throwback Memphis Grizzly ones.
Oh yeah.
Or the Vancouver
Grizzlies.
Yeah, Vancouver Grizzlies. Those are awesome. Joe, is Mojo off again? Yeah, Mojo. Well, Mojo's like there. I don't. You guys can't really.
Yeah, I think we're having trouble with Mojo's.
Yeah, you guys. This is Mojo. Everybody say hi. This is where Mojo's supposed to be.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Mojo's in Asia, so it's gonna be
he's in
difficult.
He's in Japan,
to say the least.
Luca, Google Angelo State University. Let's see. Angelo State. Oh wow! Wait. Yeah. This is just like. That's like that is like the Rams.
Yeah.
Angelo State. You know what? Shout out Angelo State University, I guess.
That's out.
Yeah, they definitely ripped that off. If that was definitely before. That had to be before the Rams. Oh wait, they did like a partnership thing with the Rams. Oh wait, no, they didn't. They're also just like they're also just the Rams. Okay, well.
I would say the best college football uniforms are probably the Ohio Bobcats.
Stop it.
Okay.
Just a few weeks
Shout
ago,
out
you're gonna be in
Ohio.
Canelo.
Why do you disagree?
Probably the best uniforms in all of sports are the throwback 90s Loyola Marymount University Lions jerseys. Those are probably the best. Dylan, yes, smash that like button. That's a great call. Angie, you're okay, just a little traumatized, and every time we go outside, we're gonna look up before we do our duty. That's probably a good course of business if you have a bird that's big enough to steal the dog. Have you ever seen The Proposal before? You know what that movie? It's a Ryan Reynolds movie.
I did, yes.
Bullock?
Yeah, Sandra Bullock. There's a scene
did.
in that where a hawk steals the dog, like picks it up outside. They're like, don't let it out, and it just like
I haven't seen
flies.
that movie in forever.
That's a really good one.
It's like always on TV.
that was like a made-for-TV movie, but it's like I like it a lot actually. That was like right before they were trying. That was like right before Ryan Reynolds kind of took off as a main man.
I'm gonna do a Harry Potter movie marathon here soon. 'Tis the season.
Big fan.
What's everyone's houses?
You know,
Gryffindor.
I played that Harry Potter game that
I can
came
see
out,
that
and that was Gryffindor.
I'm a Hufflepuff.
I
Proud
can
of.
see that.
Okay.
Proudly.
Okay.
No one ever says that. Or they're like, oh, I'm a Hufflepuff.
No,
I'm a Hufflepuff,
proud.
and I'm proud. Babcock's a Slytherin.
What's up?
Yeah, Babcock's evil.
Yeah,
Just look at him.
Yes, look at him.
Just look at him.
Brienne, such a good movie. Which one? The Harry Potter movies are awesome. That's like my favorite thing is like when it gets rainy. Like it's been super rainy in LA the last weekend, essentially, last 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, 4 days. 5 days.
And that's like I watched the fourth one on Sunday. Or no, not on Sunday. Earlier last week, I think. And
Is that your favorite one?
I think that's the best
Yeah?
one. I think that's the best
A lot
one.
of people say 3.
3 is it's a very good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I think 4 is like when now I'm at that like age where it's like I don't love seeing them as like tiny little kids and like I don't think the acting's as good. And then at 4 I feel like they kind of all hit their stride and like That's my favorite storyline of all the movies is 4.
It is funny to see like the first 2. It's like okay, like cute, you know, and then 3 they're like, let's actually make good movies.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, there's like
all
they
of them
just
since then.
mess around for the first 2, and it's like okay. Carol, what's up? How's it going?
Shout out Chris Columbus.
Yes, the proposal was Sandra Bullock.
What's the date on Beverly?
The 14th, early
See,
Friday morning.
you put spiked body harnesses on the small dogs to keep the hawks and coyotes off. I've seen those. I didn't know if anybody actually
Is that a
used
really
them.
thing? Is that
Yeah,
a thing?
they make like little little spiked ones. That way they can't just go and grab them. And
Good. Protect your dogs.
Protect the little pups.
Yeah.
Babcock is emailing Trump.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what Babs was up
What?
to.
Oh, I did
Joe
email.
said he was just that you were emailing Trump in between.
I'll tell you what. A guy who now works for what's his name? What's the guy's name?
Joe Torre.
He worked for Joe Torre. What's his name? Oh my gosh. Somebody who was like right high up there with Trump back in the day asked to work here and he didn't get the job. So he went to work for Trump. I don't know how he got that job. But
Career arc.
yeah. What's that guy's name?
You
I
talk
don't know.
about him all the time.
Doesn't
You
matter.
mention this like once a week. Because you're like, I still got the DMs, and then you go and you check, and you're like,
He deleted all our messages to each other when
Probably had
he
to.
got with Trump. Yeah. Yeah, I think he did. I think that's a standard thing when you're running for a high office like that. Okay, are we going to start with Patrick Beverley? This is a crazy story with Patrick Beverley.
And then you'll go to Lucas.
Yeah, I don't know if it's karma with Patrick Beverley. Not that he said it. It was Jason Williams. It was White Chocolate who made those comments about Meg Thee Stallion, remember? And Klay Thompson and Klay not playing well. But this happened like days later. So, okay, so I'll walk over there and I'll walk to Lucas. Steve?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
No sound or
Oh, no.
anything.
Is Jose
Obviously, we have
missing?
a mugshot.
Guys, we may have missed Jose, I fear. We missed him? He thought no.
We can get him tomorrow with a surprise.
Yeah, tomorrow we'll have a surprise. The fans want Jose. It's okay. Tomorrow will be extra special. Where is he? I can't even see him. He's going, okay. Yeah. All right, he's coming. He may come after, Steve. We'll point to him if he comes, but I'll start in the meantime. Unless I see him out of the corner of my eye in like 5 seconds. Hang on. 5, 4. He's coming. Okay. All right, hang on, Steve. Hang on 1 second. He's busy?
I hear it. I hear it from the control room.
Are you hear him coming
I hear
through?
him. Yeah, I hear him coming.
Oh, Jose, you can stay. You don't have to come all the way there. We just wanted to say hi. I'll go meet him halfway. I missed you. I took too long.
It's okay.
Are you okay? Just want to make sure everything was okay.
Everything is fine.
You good?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
It's Tuesday, getting a little closer to the
Oh, yeah,
weekend.
it's crazy day today.
Crazy day
It's
today?
Crazy like me. Happy
You're the
Tuesday
best.
to
We
everybody.
wanted to say hello. We can't start the show
Okay,
without
so
talking
hello
to you.
everybody.
Yes.
All right.
Thanks, Jose. Okay. Jose, there we go. All right. All right. Now I feel better. I wasn't feeling right before. Okay. All right. Let's do it, Steve. Welcome to TMZ Sports. Babcock here. We're going to start with a crazy story involving a guy who was a longtime player in the NBA. I won't call him a star, although he was a really popular player, a controversial player. I'm talking about Patrick Beverley, who has found himself in some serious hot water here for something that allegedly happened with his teenage sister. Lucas, this is a story, obviously, that we broke, I think it was Friday. Mm-hmm. We knew that Patrick had been arrested, but we did not have a lot of the details until a little bit earlier today. Now this story has become much more clear, and we now understand, I think, what allegedly happened. Now he's saying, he's telling a different story, but This is some scary stuff if you listen to what his sister claims happened.
Right. We got the probable cause affidavit early Tuesday morning, which laid it out from his 15-year-old sister's point of view. Now, she says that early Friday morning, she left her mom's house in the middle of the night to go to a nearby park to meet up with her boyfriend.
Okay, so Thursday night into Friday morning, right?
Right.
Yeah.
When she returned home, her mom was awake, and she said, look, call your boyfriend, bring him back. I'll bring him into my home, and as that's happening, she calls Patrick Beverley to come over and address the situation.
Okay.
And Patrick Beverley was not happy, according to the sister.
Right.
Now, she says that he was upset.
Understandably.
She said that he was saying how she would ruin her life or things like that. And at one point, she claims that he put his both hands around her neck and squeezed until she couldn't breathe and she was feeling pain. And then he lifted her up to where her feet were dangling off the floor. It does not end there, though. She claims that he took her into another room by the throat and pushed her up against a wall, laid her onto a bed, and punched her in the left eye. Patrick then...
Did they call police?
Not yet. Patrick says that he followed the boyfriend, because mind you, the boyfriend was allegedly on scene for all of this to witness what allegedly happened. When the boyfriend tried to leave, Patrick followed him out, but the boyfriend ultimately decided to call cops for assistance. Now, Patrick went back in, and at some point in the night, his sister claims that he said, "I will be the relative to kill you." So once cops arrived at the scene, they looked at the alleged victim and noticed markings on her neck, as well as some red spots in her eye that she claims that Patrick punched her in, and said, "You're coming with us, and we are booking you for felony assault."
Wow, and obviously you see there, that's exactly what happened. Patrick Beverley is taken to the police station. He's taken to the local jail facility there. He poses for a mugshot. Now he is facing, like I think Lucas said there, he's facing a felony assault charge. He was released on $40,000 bond. Obviously, that's not much money to a guy who has made millions and millions of dollars in the NBA. But the point is here, this is a really serious charge, and it's a charge that if he is ultimately convicted, and that's probably a while down the line here, but this is a charge that can carry real significant prison time. So it's not a misdemeanor, it's a felony. I understand it's complicated because it's an issue with his sister, with his family. You can understand why he might have been upset with his younger sister, his little sister, sneaking out of the house. But if what his sister says actually happened, Lucas, this, I think, goes well beyond anything that you would ever do to anybody, no less somebody that you love and care about. So it's serious. He found himself in some real hot water here.
And Patrick did address this Friday night after the news broke, saying, "Please don't believe everything you see on the internet. Hope all is well, love." And also his attorney released a statement trying to paint the picture from his perspective. But ultimately, from his sister's point of view, yeah, it's not a great look.
All right, we'll see what happens there. To choke someone for that long and then to actually, like she clearly says, he lifted her up by the throat, so her feet weren't even on the ground. Think about that. Yeah, think about the force you would need to do that to somebody. And it almost doesn't even seem possible, but. Yeah.
Do we know how old the sister is?
15.
15, yeah.
She's 15, and the
there
boyfriend,
is
there's some discrepancy. Right?
Yes, so according to police, he is 18. His name was available on the probable cause affidavit, but further reports claim that he is 17,
right?
Which would change a lot as far as the narrative into.
Yeah, well, I don't know. There might be some issue there if then that, a minor or an adult is hanging out with a minor, someone who's only 15 years old. I think, tell me if I'm wrong here, the boyfriend doesn't claim that Patrick got physical with him, right?
The boyfriend,
which is almost surprising,
said,
right?
Mm-hmm. You would think it would be.
Yeah.
According to the docs and according to the boyfriend himself on social media, Patrick never laid a finger on.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, that's the positive part of the story, I guess. The other stuff, not so much.
It's pretty interesting, though, just the stark difference in statements made by each party.
Yeah.
Like, to go and, you could, being Patrick Beverley's team, obviously deny, whatever, but then having the affidavit come out and say, like, to go to the lengths of saying I was punched in the face, cops saying that there was, like, marks around the neck, like, all the stuff that was mentioned.
Right, they saw I think that's a good point, Luca, in that the police have as they do when they go and they do these investigations, right? A lot of times it's a he said, she said situation, right? Patrick says, no, I didn't do that. The sister says, yeah, that's what he did. So what are the cops to do in that situation? Well, you look for injury marks. And does these marks on the body there, are they consistent with what she says happened? And it sounds like, right, she had some marks maybe on her throat, Lucas, they say, and also on her face. So
yeah, where they said around her eye, where they said she said she was struck.
Right.
Struck.
Right. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Also, and I'm not saying that this is going to happen or it's not going to happen, but these. A lot of times, if family member, there might be some anger in the moment, but perhaps then the cooperation doesn't always last.
Yeah.
And are they then able to get a conviction if the sister isn't willing to cooperate anymore? These are all the things that need to play out here, and we'll see what happens.
That's a good point. Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
2 words. She didn't mention. Pat Bev didn't mention killing her. It was. She said that if anybody in the family would do it, she would suspect it would be him.
No.
Isn't that what it says in the art?
The probable cause affidavit says that Patrick Beverley made a comment expressing, I would be the family member to kill you.
Yeah, I don't know if it's right.
Yes.
Right. So it's. I don't think you probably say that was a threat by him, although.
If you're dissecting it's not a threat.
It's
saying,
threat adjacent.
If anyone would make a threat or follow through with a threat, it would be me.
Right. So.
But I think the whole point of this is these allegations, against a family member are shocking. A guy who does not have a criminal record. Say what you want about him on the basketball court, but that is, apples and oranges.
Yeah.
They're two different people, two different scenarios. Yeah. Of course, when you're an NBA player, you want to be the best player you can be, and his way of doing that was being a disruptor and a defensive standout.
Yeah, like he's like a 6'1", 6'2" kind of dude, right?
You got to be a scrappy guard that
gets under the skin and everything, but off the court he never did anything.
Right. He's not like Victor Wembanyama in that he's like 7'5" and super talented.
He was never like a generational guy. No. He was a guy that was a culture guy on your team that you want to go out there and get under people's skin.
He got the best out of his ability. I'll say that much.
I mean, he played in the league very long time.
My God, loud.
Steve, am I going to do just Nealon?
With Lucas, just together?
Yeah.
And then you guys could talk about the game real quick. A lot of tributes for Marshawn, Nealand, and then we will toss to Brian Schottenheimer in the locker room with the team after the game.
Okay.
Two words. It's even worse that because they're minors. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely. There's not. I mean, if all of this goes the way that she says it does, this is not good at all for Patrick Beverley. Perhaps Pat Bev is going to pay off the sister to make everything go away. I don't see that necessarily happening, but I do. I mean, there is the possibility, like you said, like with family, it's a lot more complicated than
Yes, that happens all the time where families stop cooperating, girlfriend stops cooperating, boyfriend stops cooperating. Yeah. That's something we see very frequently.
It's not like a stranger has nothing to lose when it comes to going against a person who had done something to them. It's a little bit more. It's not as black and white.
Absolutely.
What all do we have?
We're gonna do Nealon. Wow, you good?
Yeah.
Marshawn Nealon.
And we have.
Steve. What's? Give me a couple, Steve, of the tributes if you have it. I know we're tossing to Schottenheimer.
Yeah, they were wearing T-shirts, and some players had a coach had his jersey. There was just a lot of tributes everywhere.
Okay.
So it was the first game that they played since his death. They had a bye last week.
Okay, first game played since his death, and then ultimately Brian Schottenheimer
emotional
after
the team
post game.
Exactly.
Okay. I'm feeling under the weather, guys.
You can get sick. I can't.
I'm not sick. I never get sick. Never get sick. All right, Lucas, moving on to an emotional night, Monday Night Football. Dallas Cowboys beat the Las Vegas Raiders. Now, it was actually the first time that the Cowboys have played a game, Lucas, since Marshawn Nealon and that whole tragedy. Remember the story we have covered a bunch here, November 6th, and Marshawn Nealon, who was just 24 years old, passed away from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Well, the Cowboys had a bye that week, so they had off, so they weren't on the football field. Fast forward to last night, Lucas, and they were on the field. And you saw a bunch of different tributes. You saw players that were wearing T-shirts in honor of Marshawn's name, his life. And, yeah, you could tell it was an emotional night for all of the Cowboys. And I don't know if that's why they went out there and won, but they looked pretty good. And you could feel the emotion that they, they're still going through this thing as a team, that they've lost one of their brothers.
Oh, absolutely. And they even put up a locker for him. With his
Really?
jersey
Yeah.
and everything, and teammates were on the sideline with it. In the closing seconds of the game, you could just tell that this victory meant so much more than,
Right.
a check mark on your schedule. This was for Marshawn. And,
Right.
Hearing Coach after the game as well, addressing the team, just saying, look, you guys made him proud.
Yeah.
It's hard not to get emotional watching it.
Hold up. So proud of you guys, man.
Amen.
Tough couple weeks. We made him proud. You guys made him proud, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Yeah, an emotional moment. You can almost see the kind of Coach Schottenheimer just firing himself up there as he was clearly about to break down. And I understand, because it's not how much Marshawn Nealon played or how good he might have been. I mean, this is somebody that day in, day out, they knew him as a person. The last game they played in, for crying out loud, the guy scored a touchdown in. Remember, there was the block punt, and Marshawn Nealon jumped on the football in the end zone, and he actually scored a touchdown. So that was an awesome moment, and really nice to see. I don't typically root for the Cowboys, but it's hard to be upset they won when you see a moment like that last night. Is that enough there for you, Steve?
I could also mention
Yeah,
the
we'll be
Raiders.
good. We'll be okay.
Right, what is it? Oh, they did something.
Max Crosby
Yeah.
wore
Oh.
a
Yeah, do you want,
Or
Steve, do you
shirt
want
as
any of
well.
that with like Crosby, Max Crosby or anything?
We'll be all right.
Yeah, okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, it seems like it's been a long time, but
2 weeks.
yeah. Because I remember he died early in the week, and so it just seems like it's been a long time for them not to have played, but
I think it was that Monday.
yeah, it was like early in the week, right?
Yeah.
Or was it Monday or Tuesday, something like
Yeah,
that?
I think so.
Yeah, it's so bad. So,
2 words you asked how I felt about the Cowboys winning that game earlier. I think Babcock said it perfectly in the segment. I will never root for them, but it was
Yeah.
good to see that they, it was nice for them, I think, to have that moment to kind of, say, like, give him the tribute as well as,
I agree.
get a W. They're already losing enough already. I think
yeah,
they
it's
can.
like,
It's not. They're not going to do
They're not going
anything.
anywhere this year
Yeah.
anyway, so.
So I think it was good, morale-wise, and for the team and for the fans as well as the family and stuff to kind of, see that.
Yeah.
And I think that was a good moment for everybody. So you can't really be upset at that.
I completely agree.
Joe, sad news. Yep. Naomi. Oh, Naomi, I haven't seen you in the chat. Nice to see you.
Hi, Naomi.
I can't, like, it's so crazy to think, and yes, they had the bye week to, have more time to just, like, be in their thoughts
Yeah.
and kind of talk it through as a team, but, like, think of, all their time that they spent there together
Oh, yeah.
in that locker room or at the training facility, even just at the Star to begin with.
Right.
And you have to get yourself up to
To try and play a game,
do
yeah.
it. Like, kudos to everyone
Yeah.
in that game last
Yeah,
night.
yeah, no, I agree.
I know they had his locker and stuff set up still. I think.
Yeah, that must have been emotional for
yeah,
them,
which
for the
is-
guys to see that.
And I think somebody had mentioned this in a past stream. I forget who, but somebody was saying like the locker mates. The guys that were
Yeah.
sitting right next to them. That must have been a super difficult.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, especially for them.
So I remember like even in just playing high school sports and stuff. You were always the close with it. I feel like the two
Yeah,
guys
the guy
like sitting
to
next
right.
to you.
You're just
So
naturally just around them,
Yeah.
It's like,
you kind of always just shoot the stuff a little bit more with
Yeah.
those people. So it's definitely
it's like I know you guys better than whoever's sitting over
yeah,
there,
exactly. No, it's definitely a tough one. Naomi, you love this segment. Yeah, this is a story that was obviously super big news. Around a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And it's it's glad to see that these guys are nobody's moved on. It's kind of they're still showing as much respect and love to him as
Yeah.
they possibly can. 2 words, W's for
Absolutely.
Marshawn. Also interesting that Schottenheimer and Carroll were also coached at Seattle, coaching each other last night. Yeah, that is true. It was, that game was interesting for about the first
Pete Carroll.
10 minutes of that.
Yeah. Oh, the Raiders are bad.
Oh my God! All I've seen is people photoshopping Joe Biden's
saw that
face
too.
on Pete Carroll, and those are really
Well,
funny.
I mean, he still doesn't seem very old to me.
He's pretty
Carroll,
old,
but
he's
he
like,
is old.
Well, he's like 70.
Yeah, I mean, for an NFL head coach.
Yeah, but he just looks so much better than I think. Like,
He does.
Than like
He's
Belichick,
young.
you know. So it's like.
Yeah, so he's 74. So him and Bill are the same age, right? Maybe.
Yeah.
1 year off.
Yeah, maybe a year off, Lucas. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's-
73.
He's
and
actually
70.
older. Oh my.
Yeah. Carroll's about a year and a half older, it looks like. Carroll's 74. His birthday's in September. Yeah, a little bit older.
You seen these, Lucas?
No,
Oh yeah.
President Joseph R. Biden memes.
There was a lot of good memes from that game last night.
All right, so we're going to talk about Shaddur Sanders next. It was
That's
a tough day
yeah,
for
talk
Shaddur,
about
I guess.
bad day,
Turns
man.
out.
That video, the footage of the people in his house.
Yeah, so I think I can say this. Pac-Man Jones posted surveillance footage of the inside of Shaddur's home, and I talked to Pac-Man earlier about it because I wanted to ask if that was actually the real actual footage, and he said yeah. And I asked him like what was taken, and he said if you look at the surveillance video, you can tell. Are those handbags that he's got?
Yeah, it looks like.
So I think those are expensive handbags. There's what we're taking.
Like
I asked him,
luxury
I was like, was it
items.
a watch? And he said no.
I mean, they were only in there for a little over 10 minutes.
Right,
You
it's
know.
pretty quick.
Which is why, I mean, obviously people are going to put their tinfoil hats on and speculate nonstop, especially with the number of burglaries that have happened recently. But it's like, they're like, oh, they must have known where to go
Yeah.
then.
Right.
You know, like,
Yeah, well, I think it was just
That's the
coincidence.
biggest speculation I've seen on.
Well, they kind of waited until the end of the game.
yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
so
they
later,
did.
right? It was about almost 7. It was a quarter to 7.
And they all the comments like on the Pac-Man's video that he posted on Instagram were a lot of the speculation being like the time frame.
Right.
Like when you watch the video, the kind of just their movement around the house looks a lot less like I'm looking around for things.
like,
I'm
were-
like going
were
straight
they
to.
know? Yeah.
It looks like they're walking in, going to an area, you know, it's
right.
like.
Could be
So,
an
I mean-
inside job. This is obviously something we've seen. It's not even just athletes. Like we did this story yesterday about if there are TMZ fans here about BravoCon and Kathy Hilton and her home being hit Saturday as she was at this Bravo event. And like, what are you to do if you're a celebrity or an athlete? Your schedule is publicized. How are you? I mean, outside of getting security that is actually there, what more can you do?
I mean, you have security and stuff. I mean, even like
Yeah.
when they, you know, those security companies or something like the times that they, you know, they have to like when they
Right.
see somebody break
Oh.
in versus the time that police and
They're not
everything
get-
show on
right.
scene. You're not going to like most of the time. You know, the case in point, 10 minutes, a little bit like
Yes,
12 minutes, I
right.
think was
It
the
takes
the
a long
time. You're not going to get somebody there
No.
that amount of time to stop anybody.
Where's
much
a
less,
guy?
You know.
There's a guy watch on YouTube. What's his saying? When
Like and subscribe.
like and subscribe. That I do hear that.
And that's a good reminder,
When
chat,
you're-
to like and subscribe to TMZ Sports.
Yeah.
All right, let's
when
do
you've got
Shaddur.
seconds, the police are just minutes away. I think that's the saying.
You
You got to save yourself.
that
You got to
makes
save
sense.
yourself. You've got to
the
save
John
yourself.
Wick guy.
He wishes he was John Wick. His name is John. He doesn't much look like John Wick.
That sounds right enough for me to disagree with it. You know.
You look like John Wick.
That's definitely John.
John.
Yo, he's
Listen,
got flow.
John Correa, active self-protection, man. I love this guy's videos.
Oh my gosh, those guys
Maybe
with
a
the
killer.
self-protection videos are so
I'm
funny.
a killer if you could watch like.
You also land a plane.
Your YouTube watch history must be a very fun place, just
I
like
couldn't-
animal videos.
I
and
can calm a lion and kill somebody at the same time. And also what
And
else?
land a plane.
And land a plane.
and like,
I believe it.
I
Nothing,
trust that man.
Nothing
The
else.
most interesting Babcock, the most interesting man in the world.
said no one
YouTube-
ever.
My YouTube up next is what you would
What is?
expect.
The big sleep. Oh, he signed. He has accepted the. I know a lot of people thought that was way too much money to pay Trent Grisham, but Charles has broken the news here. Trent Grisham, Yankee star.
Do you remember when?
Setup.
This is crazy. I know this just happens over time, but like, it was a huge deal when Michael Jordan signed a 1-year, $30 million contract.
yeah,
Wow, they
right.
gave him $30 million for one. That was Michael
Yeah,
Jordan.
Yeah. Now you got
Now
guys
you got
making
Trent
70.
Grisham. No
Yeah.
offense to Trent Grisham,
Right.
I love, but
Right. Right.
22
He's
million,
Trent
1
Grisham.
year.
Yeah. Yeah, even Charles and I last night, we were looking at like A-Rod's contract because there's a new A-Rod show. And A-Rod, it was like $225 million, something like that. And that was like,
252.
yeah, that was like mind-blowing back then. Now you're talking about
2000
Otani making $700 million.
Can I admit something
Yeah.
about A-Rod's contract?
What?
When that was first announced, I thought that was a year and not total.
Oh, that would
That's a lot of money.
For A-Rod.
That was announced. You were like 4.
That's not true.
The $252 million
Yeah.
contract
Yeah.
was 2001?
I was 9. Therefore, I did not understand that was
Okay,
not
well,
a year.
we'll let 9-year-old
Oh,
Lucas
dude.
slide.
9-year-old
Babcock, have you ever
Lucas
seen
knew
The
way
Other
more
Guys
ball
before?
than he does now.
Yes.
You know that
Good movie.
I always think about them just talking about it. Whenever I think about A-Rod, I think about that scene where they're like, "You shot Derek Jeter. You should have shot A-Rod."
Now
Great
I gotta, like,
movie.
That's a really good
pay
movie.
bills and like.
Yeah, the other guys.
Yeah, the other guys.
Amazing movie.
December 2000. How old were you in 2000?
8.
I was but a thought.
You weren't even born. You weren't born.
I was 3
I
years
was about.
until the greatest chapter of human
17.
history started.
I was 16, 17. Charles doesn't want it. Charles doesn't want to go.
Don't worry about
I
what Charles
glanced
was, okay?
Charles, the people
worry
want to
about
know. The people want to know.
I looked at Charles.
Don't
Charles
worry
looked
about
down.
it. Like, stop doing the math.
Chat, if the first person to comment gets a special shout out from Charles.
Steve, I know. I made that so we can't do this now.
I was
Let's pivot. So let's do next.
Fighting my
Luka
employer
and
for
Lucas. You
another
guys will
week of
talk,
vacation.
LeSean McCoy. So
Okay.
we will hear from LeSean who joined our live stream on Monday.
Oh, so can I do I stay here, Steve, or do you want me to get out of here?
You could sit there. You could, yeah. Just
It doesn't
walk-
matter, right? If I have to leave,
Just walk around.
well, it's Anakin. That's not Anakin, but
What's it take
close
on
enough.
it?
That's Chris.
Okay. Steve, I am gonna just go up to the live shot stage now,
Copy that.
so I don't have to go out in the middle of the segment.
So Lucas, you could welcome
I
back
will be back.
with Luka, and we spoke with LeSean, and basically this is him talking about the Eagles' place
There he goes.
in the NFL.
Off to do the live
NFC
shot.
And the
missed you.
NFL.
Eagles. Say that again.
LeSean McCoy on our live stream, coming off their win over the Lions on Sunday
night.
Where do they stand? Are they still the team to beat in the NFC?
Yep.
Don't.
Oh, I'm okay, Casey. Okay. Should I head up there? Yeah. Okay. Hold on, don't start.
Need some clusters.
I need to do something real quick.
Need some clusters.
No. I gotta do something real quick. Gotta.
Chat, comment what you think
Two
Babcock
birds
has
with
to
one
do.
stone.
Suspicious.
I need my wallet.
What does Babcock got to go do?
He's buying
What does he got
fresh
to buy
picks
over there?
at Shoe Carnival. They're having a sale.
It's
online.
just doing some shop.
Welcome back to TMZ Sports. Lucas Widman here alongside Luka. Here at TMZ Sports, we love to make dreams come true. Just a few days after Luka here said that one of his dream interviews was LeSean McCoy, we spoke to LeSean McCoy, fresh off the Eagles' big win over the Detroit Lions on Sunday Night Football. We talked to him all about the current state of his former team.
Are the Eagles the best team in the NFC right now? Are the Rams the best team? Who do you think? Who is the favorite right now?
I mean,
Understand.
this is a good question. It's a great question you asked, right?
Well, thank you.
So, the Eagles, I would say the top teams would be the Lions, the Eagles, and the Rams, right?
Yeah, those would be my three. Yeah.
The good thing about this thing in the NFL is you got to play these games. And we played the Rams. Check, beat them. Okay, and then we just beat the Lions' ass last night. So I would say that the defending champs are still the number one team in the NFC, also in the NFL.
That's fair. There's not
Shady, I completely agree with you. I could not agree more with you.
Come on now. Hey, listen, real quick. That hoodie is nice. I might have to call and make sure I get the same one.
Thanks, man. This is awesome. Dude.
Oh, you're making his
This is like the coolest thing ever, man. I can't even lie. This is awesome.
I don't know, Luca. After a compliment like that, I would have worn that hoodie every day for the rest of the week. But yeah, you still got the Eagles colors going. What do you make of what Shady had to say and overall the experience talking to one of your favorites?
Oh, man, I think getting to meet LeSean McCoy had been, that's one of those things where every time I would show up to Eagles training camp when I was a kid, you got to go, hopefully get a signature from Shady. Never happened, but this was probably the best thing that could have happened since that moment. And you're right. Next time I'll bring the hoodie out a little bit more for game days and such. But having a compliment from Shady, getting to talk to him, getting to hear him compliment the best team in football was definitely an amazing experience. So
you got to agree with Shady here that Eagles team to beat in the NFC right now.
I think until somebody proves otherwise, until we lose again, I think that we are. I think that we've beat all of the top teams in the NFC, and we continue to do that. Might not be flashy, might not be the most exciting thing to watch, but we win. So,
yeah, I mean, LeSean McCoy, second rounder LeSean McCoy, second rounder to Philly back in the day. He played the majority of his career there. Still a lot of love for his Philadelphia Eagles. That work?
Yeah, that works.
Okay. Sorry about that stumbling there. Because he's out of Pitt, and I said out of the Eagles, whatever. You're not going to bat 1,000.
You're not going to bat 1,000. You guys want to do another one while you're there?
Yeah,
before we get Michael back?
Which one?
Let's talk about the fight everyone's still talking about, Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua.
Yeah.
And you're going to toss to the moment that Jake told his family.
Okay.
So Jake revealing the news to mom, dad, and Logan.
And Logan.
that was it.
Is this moving on?
Yeah, this will come out right out of what we just did. So it's the two of you together, and we'll just keep it going.
Okay. Moving right along to Jake Paul. Yes, just a month away from fighting Anthony Joshua in one of the most mind-boggling fights of all time. Well, on Tuesday, Jake revealed what it was like for his family members to find out that he was going up against the 6'6", former heavyweight champion and gold medalist of the world. And it's probably something that they would be pretty scared about, huh? Well, check out what that whole reaction was like.
I'm fighting Anthony Joshua.
No, look at my, oh no. Are you crazy?
Are you scared?
No, I'm terrified.
I'm fighting Anthony Joshua.
The heavyweight?
Yes, the big boy.
No way, dude.
Yeah.
Are you for real?
I'm serious.
What's the world gonna say when you knock his ass out? Because it's gonna happen.
I know it's gonna happen too. Fighting Anthony Joshua because I'm him.
Holy just let me take a second.
Dude, it's light work. Light work.
And there you have it. The Paul American, Paul scared. It can, whatever. It's not working.
You almost had it there.
Yeah, if you try hard enough. Luca, what was your reaction? I know the dust has settled a little bit now, and we've had a few days, even after when they were reporting that this was being finalized. But does this make sense to you at all yet?
I mean, I think this fight makes more sense than I think this fight makes more sense than the Tank Davis fight did, just in terms of the size difference. It's a little bit less. He obviously is a bigger guy than Jake, a lot more experienced. Heavyweight champion of the world. There's nothing to laugh at. But I do kind of have to agree with Mrs. Paul there that I think he might. I'd be terrified too if I was his family, to be honest. But Greg Paul gave him a great shout out there, showed a lot of confidence. But I mean, this is a really tough battle for him. Definitely the toughest of his career.
Yeah, Jake definitely takes after his father there because he says that he's going to win, and he truly believes that. It is not for show. It is not just because that's what fighters say. Jake Paul really believes it. So we will find out December 19th if he's being for real, if his manifestation is going to continue, or if this is going to be a bump in the road for his boxing career. Hey. Yeah, we got a big surprise for you. There is someone behind the camera right now who is we gotta hype him up a little bit.
Is it him?
The real deal.
The real deal.
Yeah.
Real deal?
What's up?
Real deal.
What would your entrance music be if you were a UFC fighter?
Ooh, if I was a UFC fighter?
Yeah.
Wow. Probably Here Comes the Boom by POD. Just go with
Oh, that's a
you know what I
classic.
mean?
Yeah, that's great.
Just get hyped.
Here comes up.
That'd be sick. Also, I would never do it. I would.
Why not?
Yeah, no. That's terrifying. I couldn't. This is the only octagon I can handle.
But what if you were going up against like Luca?
Luca. Oh shoot! Actually, yeah, a little face off here. Yeah. No, I would do it. Yeah.
You know there is a TMZ Fight Club, right?
Oh yeah. Well,
Dude, the first rule of TMZ Fight Club.
come on, dude.
Gotcha.
But for real, how do you think this fight plays out? Like for real, Jake Paul.
Jake Paul
like,
wins.
You think the
world.
distance? You think knockout? You think
I don't think he knocks him
controversial
out.
decision?
I don't
think
think
it
he
goes
knocks
the
him out. But
distance.
here's a guy who is taking this like it is the biggest fight of his life. Anthony Joshua probably is not. Now,
That's true.
is he going to give it 100% when he's in the ring? Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's treating this like a camp like he was going up against Daniel Dubois.
Right.
But I also think there's
not a
something.
belt on the line, and
Well, it is going on professional record.
Yeah, but he's got to be
he's got a belt on
sweating.
him. Yeah, that's true.
Hopefully he's sweating a little bit. Like I can't lose to Jake Paul. Hopefully.
he probably thinks that there's no
way he
chance at
could.
all.
Yeah.
That he could have one arm tied behind his back and he'll be good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
I doubted him twice. I'm never doing it again.
I do think him just stepping in the ring with Anthony Joshua puts his respect level way. Just
Absolutely.
even being in there, man.
If
I
he
mean,
goes
all
the
the other
distance-
ones, yeah.
If it goes to decision, he loses. I still think that's a big win for Jake Paul.
even if he gets knocked out absolutely cold, I still think there will be like, oh wow.
People
Credit
will
to Jake
respect
Paul.
that he could go in
Unless
there.
it's
and-
like the first 5 seconds.
That's true.
You know, but
Yeah.
Well, if it's like
then
the
it would be
Ngannou
well,
fight, then that
if he
might not
is
be
able to
as-
show something,
Yeah.
you know,
He gets
take
yeah.
some punches.
Yeah. I wonder what
There's
the
a
over
lot
under is.
to win here. Babcock even admitted yesterday, he's like, I'm not about moral victories, but say Jake goes the distance and takes a whole bunch of punches, you don't have to.
I would feel like I'd be impressed he survived. Francis Ngannou, we've talked a lot about Ngannou, right?
Right.
Ngannou didn't even last 2 full rounds with Anthony
got
Joshua. He
buckled.
got knocked down 3 times. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, and he got cold.
Right?
Out
Yeah.
cold. That was a.
Damn it, I can't. And again, I don't want this to come across like I'm shading Francis Ngannou. I still can't wrap my head around what the hell he did here. Right? Why?
That should
Why
be
not
me.
take?
I know, yeah.
The only thing I keep going to was he concerned that he wouldn't win? I don't.
Well, it's also crazy, like,
Like, is his excuse.
if you told us, wait, wasn't it 5 years ago? It was 2020 when that Mike Tyson card was Nate Robinson fight, right? 2020. 5 years later, all these boxers clamoring to fight Jake Paul.
That's
why.
That might be the biggest thing.
That is
A few
wild.
years ago, no one would touch it.
Yeah.
The boxing purists were
Now
all
they
against
all
it.
They
want to
see,
fight
they see
him.
the money that they could possibly
Yeah,
win for
the
that.
money.
They already
and
went
the
through all the
popularity
UFC
of it.
fights.
Yeah, the
Terrence Crawford
like
just
I talked
beat
to Jake
Canelo
Paul's
Alvarez and then
business
turns around
partner, the
and
guy
says,
who co-founded
"That's
MVP
insane."
Promotions. He said there were 30 fighters, including
Terrence Crawford.
Terrence Crawford.
Yeah.
Terrence Crawford
Which, yeah,
just a
yeah.
month ago, just a little over a month ago, he beat Canelo Alvarez, who was part of the biggest fight of the year so far.
For $100 million.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Crazy world.
I'm shocked.
I mean, it's like if you now at this point, if you fight Jake Paul, it means that you potentially have a chance to be the most viewed fight ever. And I think that's very attractive to a lot of people.
I agree. That's what you want. I did ask Nikisa, that guy's name is Nikisa, Jake's guy, and I asked him, do you think that this fight with Joshua can surpass the fight numbers that Mike and Jake did? And he says he didn't think so because he said there were so many generations of fans that were into the Mike Tyson fight just because of Mike.
Right.
Yeah, that's a
Mike
good
a little
point.
bit older, you know what I mean? But
Like,
AJ's worldwide though.
I have so many friends whose parents watched, being like, I have no
Yeah.
idea who this Paul guy is.
Right.
They want to see Mike Tyson
This
back
Paul
in.
Jacobs guy, but
Yeah.
this Mike Tyson, everyone
Yeah.
knew him. Everyone wanted to see him go out there again.
Right.
Yeah, that's such a great point.
Right.
about
Back in
why
the
that
day,
fight
and
was
I think I was a little too young for this, but like when Mike Tyson was in the 80s, and especially the 80s, when he's coming up, like it was an event to watch Mike Tyson fight, and those were I think the glory days of boxing, and because of that, Mike had a lot of huge fans.
I mean, I think it's slowly kind of transitioned to almost to that with Jake Paul now, at least for my generation.
Yeah.
It's like I know all my friends and I will go and go
No,
out somewhere, go to like somebody's house and all sit down and watch the fight, which
Jake
is something
Paul
that nothing we would never have probably done that
for
before,
a boxing match
exactly.
before, right?
Yeah, especially
that's
for
all you
boxing.
need to know right there. That says it all.
We did that once in college, and that was for Floyd.
Floyd.
Yeah.
Floyd and Pacquiao, right? Which was a terribly boring fight ultimately, but we didn't know that before.
Right before graduation, too.
Yeah.
Nuts.
What'd you guys talk about? LeSean?
Nothing.
Nothing?
LeSean and Jake.
I go.
Do we do Skataboo or
glorious
are we
Skataboo
doing
time.
Skataboo?
Nope, you guys are.
I don't know if Steve can.
Let's know
Skataboo.
I don't know
first,
if
though,
Steve can hear me.
Babcock.
Let me see. Or if I can hear Steve.
Babcock, you got me?
Oh, now I got you, Steve.
Let's first do Shaddur.
Shaddur.
Yeah, Dylan
Oh, we
came
never
out to
did
do
Shaddur.
Skataboo, but let's do Shaddur first, because then
Okay.
we'll know how much we have left.
Okay.
So this is you and Lucas.
Those robbers had perfect
hurting.
timing, taking his house.
You don't want to do that. You don't want to
Robbing
get
his
sick.
son.
What?
Great jacket.
I wouldn't miss.
No, I don't want you to get sick because I don't want to have to do more work.
I get a paper cut. I'm like, gotta take 2 days.
Yeah, I don't care if you don't feel
I gotta
good.
take-
I don't want to do. No,
I
I'm
gotta
just
take
kidding.
Monday and Friday
I'm
off.
just kidding. I don't want Lucas to get sick. I don't know if I'm sick or not. I don't know. But I'm gonna go. Sorry. I know. Oh my God, guys. I hate sick people with a burning hot passion. I do.
No,
I hate
sick people who
try to
try to
hero.
be a
Yeah,
hero.
right. Don't play hero. Just get out of here.
don't be a hero.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving in like 10 minutes. I'm gonna leave in 10 minutes, and I'm hoping I'm gonna be here tomorrow.
Someone told me.
But if not, I'll try and work from home.
The substitute teacher.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stream video crazy.
Go crazy.
Get the censor
Finally have
button.
some,
No problem.
Could finally have some fun.
Oh man, can you imagine a stream without Babcock here?
It would be great.
What would we
No.
It would be awesome.
A lot less nerd
Tomfoolery.
clusters.
for
Yeah,
sure.
a lot less candy.
Look, man, I'm going.
A lot less. Yeah,
And I'm still supplementing with my own.
Man,
I
if you guys weren't here before, my mom, my lovely mother, got Babcock an entire box, like a store shelf thing of nerd clusters.
I call Lucas' mom my sugar mama.
Hey. You let him, man.
I did, yeah, I walked right into that one. That's fair. All right, whatever. You win this one, Babcock.
I appreciated that so much, by the way. I really did. Okay. Are we just B-roll on the surveillance, right? Okay. Well, this jacket's real hot, though. I'll tell you that much. I can't take it off because I got a crop top on.
Clip that.
Welcome back to TMZ Sports. Babcock and Lucas here. Shaddur Sanders, he made his NFL debut on Sunday, and perfect timing. Wasn't that. They end up losing the game. Couple flashes here and there, Lucas. He didn't have the greatest debut, though. Things then we found out got worse because as the Browns and Shaddur were playing in this football game, Lucas, against the Ravens, the rival Ravens, we since found out that Shaddur's home was literally broken into. And now we've got some more information about, who did it and what might have been taken.
And we first got word of this around Monday afternoon, that Shaddur's home was broken into during his NFL debut.
Right. Did we talk about this yesterday? We didn't.
No,
we didn't.
did not.
We missed it. We were done with the
posted
show,
this
I think.
after we were
Right.
done with the show. Fast forward to Tuesday morning, we get some more information from cops in Northeast Ohio that there are 3 suspects who entered the home and worked their way around through different entrances at the home for about 10 minutes. And during that 10 minutes, they were able to steal about $200K worth of Shaddur's property.
Wow.
I was mentioning earlier about how it could be kind of silly because $200K, that could be a singular watch.
Right.
No, we are told there are multiple items here, and in footage posted by none other than Adam Pac-Man Jones.
Right. Pac-Man and Dion, obviously Shaddur's dad, are pretty tight buddies.
Yes, but it looks like they're walking around with luxury bags. So that could be several of those could amount to that 200K.
Oh,
But,
yeah, you got like a Birkin bag or something, right? I mean,
Right, absolutely. And this is one of those situations where Shaddur is upset about how he played on the field on Sunday, and now he's worried about the invasion of privacy. So just really not an overall good week for him, especially when he could be making his first NFL start this weekend.
Yeah, what's going on? Dylan Gabriel, I think Stefanski, the head coach, has said if he's healthy, he's going to be the quarterback. But is he healthy is the question.
And we don't know that. So they're preparing as if Shaddur is going to be under center, and
I hope
hopefully that
Shaddur
will be a
plays.
better outcome for him because, as he said, and as these reports are coming out about why Sunday night didn't look as great for Shaddur, that was his first time with the first team reps. That was his first time throwing to Jerry Jeudy. The odds were against him.
He did. I mean, yes, he did complete that one pass against all odds.
And we could go on and on about how that's poor planning on Kevin Stefanski's part, and you're not really giving him a fair chance.
Do you get the feeling that Stefanski does not want anything to do with Shaddur Sanders? Because that's the feeling that I've gotten all year.
Yeah, I don't feel
since
like
they drafted him.
His demeanor every time he's asked about Shaddur has been off-putting, to be completely honest, and I feel bad for Shaddur, but at the same time, you want to do what's best for the team, and he thought that was Dylan Gabriel at the time. But at the same time, you want to prepare in case of emergency. Shaddur should have been getting those first team reps.
Can I ask you if you've seen enough from Dylan Gabriel that you say he is not the guy?
I hate to do that so early in someone's career.
But sometimes that's all
but
it
he
takes.
hasn't really done anything to wow me.
So what you want, and I know you want to see it, and it's good for us here at work at TMZ. Do you want to see Shaddur play?
With enough practice with the first team, why not?
I don't think it's fair to judge last week to come off the bench in the fourth quarter to have gotten, like Lucas said, no first team reps, and then to say that this guy sucks. I don't think you could say he's great, and I don't think you could say he's horrible because of what you saw last week. I think it's okay. That was that. Let's see him with the actual game plan. Let's see him with some reps, and then let's see if the guy's got some talent. I mean, there were people who thought he was going to be not a first-round draft pick, the first overall pick just a couple of months ago, right? So I hope he plays. I'm curious as a fan to see him. I also do feel badly for him, and I've seen some people who have seen this burglary and they say, oh, $200,000, this guy's got so much money, millions and millions of dollars. It's not just about that. It's about somebody being inside your home, in your personal space, and that's not, nobody should have to deal with that. I don't care if you're wealthy or not.
Have you ever, have any of you guys ever experienced having like a house be robbed, like a car?
I have burglarized homes before, but
okay.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bad boy, Babcock.
I have dreams about it.
No, do you?
Really?
Nightmares.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've never had a home burglarized. Cars, but no.
Really?
Really?
You had your house burglarized, Shannon? Really?
Because I could only just imagine going back into, because like you said, I think that's the biggest thing is that what it doesn't. I feel like your home, very personal, private space, no matter how big or how luxurious it is, right? Like if you have other people walking around in your stuff without you being there, and especially in this kind of manner, that must be terrifying to go back to.
You always feel there's always an invasion there. I think I've seen people actually move because not them wanting they can't deal with it.
Because I think it becomes the fear of oh my gosh, at any day at 3 a.m. somebody could break into my house, and obviously it's been done before, so somebody can do it again. It's almost almost I don't know if survivor's remorse is the same way, but I feel like it kind of is, where you're just going to always be thinking about that in the back of your head now.
I know. I think that's a good point. And like we were just saying, athletes deal with this because you know where they're going to be, and you can just.
Yeah, and Shaddur, I was just looking. Browns Raiders this weekend. That's a win spot.
Oh, that's a good game.
Win spot.
With a good defense on the Browns.
Someone's going for the third win of the season.
You guys will beat the Raiders.
Who's getting the third win of the season?
Yeah,
that's
who's
the question.
getting their third?
I think the only way is if Young Smoke wears his Browns jersey on Sunday.
If he gives me 8 seconds in that Browns jersey, we might get that dub.
You just gotta make sure you put it on him when Shaddur's out there.
Perfect timing.
Perfect timing.
You gotta get that perfect timing.
Yeah, those robbers had that perfect timing and got out there in 12 minutes. Unbelievable. The whole chat's sticking up for you, Babs.
I know what.
They were just saying that you were catching some heat earlier today in the main live. I guess so.
Oh.
But all of the loyal TMZ Sports chatters were saying they got your back.
I always see that.
That's why you got a fever. He's catching heat. Hey, come on.
2 words. I see Angie. They have my back. I really appreciate it. It
2
warms
words
my
said
heart
that
when I
you
see
might not have a fever, but you make a lot of other people hot.
That's
Hey,
whoa, 2 words. You're not kidding. In the worst way.
You can take that in a positive way, man.
All right, you guys get to do Dylan's fellow Sun Devil and Babcock's favorite Giant.
Can't handle that midriff.
Go Devils. Yeah, they're saying crop top Babcock in
Short
the.
I don't know what.
Crop top, baby.
I don't know
That's a nice
why.
little crop shirt.
Dang, dude! Whoa, we should
Hey,
be
that's
behind
a
a
style choice,
paywall.
though. Elwood,
hey.
actually, I have stuff from them.
You do?
A lot of their. I'll wear the gray shirt from them tomorrow. If I like stand up, it's like, oh, okay, there's the tummy coming out. You know?
Is that their thing?
Yeah, they have like the crop. They have a lot of crop
Okay,
stuff.
I have this color and I have another color of this shirt, so I want to bring it in for somebody else to wear, and we're all gonna. It's like
Fashion show. Fashion
too bad
babs.
it's not a crop top. Too bad it's not a day that starts with C.
Lucas, throw on that crop top. Crop top wid.
Crop top. Crop top.
Crop top
prom
Columbus Day. Columbus Day crop top day.
Day.
Christmas
In
crop
honor of
top.
Columbus
Hey,
Day. Yeah,
Christmas crop top.
Christmas.
There you go.
We won't
Figure
be
it out.
here, but
Baker Mayfield is expecting a second child.
is it? That's
Oh,
great.
Oh,
Dude.
congratulations, Baker Mayfield.
My fantasy quarterback. Big.
That's gonna be
Big
awesome.
show.
Bake show.
Yeah, start him this week. That's definitely a start him move.
At the bake show.
Yeah,
So we're
facts, the baby.
talking. Let's see. I'm sorry, Luca.
No, I was just saying that's true. You got to start him now for sure this week after
Yeah,
that news.
big day.
Pregnancy performance?
I think. I mean, that's
what they call it?
Or
yeah. It's never been wrong. You know, they're guaranteed to win and be better.
Yeah. The Bucks, yeah. Coming off 2 losses.
The Bucks are confusing, man.
the Bucks are confusing.
I just like don't like they're at 500 now. It's like
That is-
they're-
They've
You know,
hit
the
a little bit of a rough patch.
the freaking Panthers look like a team some days. You
They're
know,
hard to get a
They're
handle
6-0 if when they win. Do you see that? They're 6-0 when they win the coin
Oh,
toss.
are they
5-0 if they lose it.
Wow.
No, I
that's
can
the
never.
stat.
I didn't know that.
That is a stat.
They're hard to get a handle on because like you think they're gonna win. I'm like, okay, they've turned the corner. The Panthers, they don't suck anymore. Decent team, and then they like get blown out.
Dylan, your Patriots made the top 3. They cracked the top 3 of my power rankings this week.
You know, I'm confused about
We got
the
Luca
Patriots.
power rankings on the
my power rankings drop every Tuesday.
every Tuesday on the Instagram.
On the Instagram, yeah.
I am
TMZ Sports.
confused. There you go. I am confused about the Patriots. I don't know. I don't know if they've got the ability to make a run this year.
Well,
I don't
mean,
feel like they're that kind of team. They're not this year. Maybe next year. I'm sorry.
Wow.
sorry.
Who do you have in mind?
In the AFC.
This is Buffalo. Is it Kansas City making a run?
God, I don't know about Kansas. I don't know. I mean, do the Broncos? Can the Broncos win a Super Bowl?
That defense
Yeah.
performs. I mean,
Oh,
Full picks.
I promised Melissa that we were going to be done by. She said, "Hey, can we be done by 2:30?" And I was
just gonna bring that
I was like, Melissa, when have we ever gone to 2:30 as we are?
The content is
Let's
good.
do this.
The content's
Let's
too
do
good.
this. Sorry, guys, I can sit here and talk all day.
All right,
but
so
we gotta
here's
go.
what we're gonna do for
I literally
Monday
just
Night
looked at the
Raw.
camera at the clock, Melissa. I was like, oh no. I'm sorry, Steve. Go ahead.
So we're gonna come in with the Eagles getting booed and the Giants getting cheered, and then you
Okay.
will toss to Cam Skataboo what unfolded.
Okay, cool. Let's do it.
And then we're not short on time, so you have some time.
Okay.
We definitely could spin this into people, saying he didn't belong there.
Yeah,
And then we
okay.
also have Cam's tweet.
Okay. All right. Why don't we do
I
that
don't
then?
think
Yeah.
we'll need a goodbye here
tweet,
unless I
too.
tell you.
Yeah.
So
He
goodbye
tweeted. He
separate.
basically said leave me alone.
So
Okay.
goodbye after, I'm pretty sure, unless I get you.
Separately.
Yeah,
Okay.
So sound coming in first. Though.
Okay. Cool. Let's do it.
All right, here we go.
We have NFL players everywhere you look, including members of the Philadelphia Eagles. Oh, listen, from one down to the other.
What a New York reception that is for Philly.
And the Giants are here. Included among them, the toughest nails, rookie sensation Cam Skataboo.
Welcome back to TMZ Sports. Monday Night Raw was, Giants, Cowboys, Eagles players in the building, Madison Square Garden, Dylan. I actually have that sweatshirt that Cooper was wearing.
No way.
Yeah, I do. I've got the pants too, believe it or not. I've got the full matching set. That aside, Dylan, wardrobe aside, this was last night, Monday Night Raw, of course, going down Madison Square Garden. There was, aside from the football players just being there was a moment that went down, Dylan, involving a New York Giants star, Cam Skataboo.
Yeah.
Right, Cam Skataboo, a couple of weeks ago. Speaking of the Philadelphia Eagles, he busted his ankle in the most absolutely gruesome way. Like the ankle was facing the wrong direction. It was ugly, ugly stuff.
Needed surgery, season
Surgery,
ending.
yeah,
Won't be back till the off season.
Right, will not be back to the offseason. Emergency surgery in Philadelphia. That's how bad and dire this injury was. Well, if you thought that was going to stop the rookie sensation from not just watching last night, but from actually participating in the Monday Night Raw event. Well, you're wrong. Watch what happens as Dominic Mysterio makes his way over to where Cam and some of the other Giants players, including Abdul Carter, where they were sitting, Dylan. He got involved in the action.
The mustache isn't bad. The only good thing that's ever come out of New York City is standing right in front of you. The only champion New York has seen in how many years? Can you count, Cam?
Ooh.
How many years? He don't know. He can't count.
Let me take this interview back. Why don't you?
What's he gonna do, huh?
Team of the New York Giants.
So there it was. He was pushing and shoving and punching. Fine, it's WWE, so we get it. It's part of the show, but he was involved. Dylan.
Look, I mean, Giants fans were really upset about this all morning long, right? This is their star rookie quarterback, their spark plug from Arizona State. Had an amazing, almost Heisman season last year.
Yeah.
Of course, gets hurt. They're mad at his involvement in he was at UFC on Saturday night as well.
Yes.
He's popping up everywhere. He went viral last week. And yeah, they know that New York, this is their football. I mean, they got Jackson Dart, but this is the prince. This is he's gonna bring it all home for him.
Right.
I get the struggle, but Cam also tweeted this morning to all the people who were calling him out.
Addressing the criticism, and I'm glad you said it, Dylan. So here's what he said. Hey, honestly, if you don't like that I'm having a good time while dealing with a tough time, then just go ahead and unfollow and casually move on. I'm not able to play football and have the fun I've been having. What's that? I'm sorry. I'm not able to play football and have the fun I've been having my whole life, so I am doing things outside the box, trying to find stuff to keep me happy. Enjoy the rest of y'all's week, and just don't talk about me if you ain't got nothing nice to say. And a little salute thing there.
Yeah.
I have no problem with him having fun. Just, you hope he doesn't do anything that's going to compromise his return, right? He was the reason that, aside from Jackson Dart, that there was some excitement for the first time in years around the Giants team. Mm-hmm. And you would hate to think of him doing something like this and he somehow tweaks the ankle.
Correct,
right?
Yeah. He gets more hurt. I totally get it. But at the same time, you have a superstar in the making. This guy's hurt, and he is everywhere already.
Right.
And he's
even
a
a taco. He talks about eating a taco, Dylan.
And it went mad viral. I mean, look, you got to get on board with this guy. Let him have his fun. He wishes he was out on the field. And it made me think, if he was fully healthy, you know what he would have done at this WWE event? It would have been Gronk level, oh, man, he's just so exciting. I get why fans can be upset, but, man, let him have his fun.
Right. This is 3 weeks after his ankle was at a 90-degree angle, facing the wrong way. The kid is a maniac. And like Dylan said, if he could play football, you can bet he'd be playing football right now because the dude, if anyone loves playing football, it's Cam Skataboo. So we will see. He should be back for next season. Charles loves Skataboo, too, as an ASU guy. So we all love Cameron Skataboo. We've got to go. Everyone have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow. All right, we got to let Melissa go. She's going to kill me.
W's in the chat from Melissa. Every W we got in the chat from Melissa.
The one time we go on forever is the one day.
The content was too good.
Shout
out. Call my dentist and be like, go on TMZ Live Sports right now.
Yeah, Melissa's going to miss her dentist appointment because of us.
I got to get these babies polished.
Gotta go get them.
Yeah, get them teeth. Those teeth.
Little elbow grease on them.
Looking, There
you go.
45 seconds and Melissa's out.
Guys, thank you for joining us today on an amazing stream.
What a Tuesday.
Give W's for Willen. Willen's back today.
Willen's in the chat.
They're coming in. Let's go.
All the W's are? All the W's. All right, smash that like button.
There we go.
Subscribe. Do all that stuff. What else?
What's the Thursday night game?
Thursday night, Texans, Bills, and I saw C.J. Stroud is out.
He is out. So we got to see
I'll tell you what.
Mills. Go.
Proceed.
I think Shannon, our Shannon, may have jinxed him because last time he played was just after he talked to Shannon.
See you guys
So, no.
tomorrow.